There are a couple of greater kudu back there on the left as well, those lighter tan animals. They're the second tallest antelope, standing about 55 inches tall. Only male greater kudu have horns, and those are females. Let's head over to the Safi River, see if we can find some hippos. Might be a little bit tricky to find hippos. They spend most of their day underwater to keep themselves cool. They are one of the most dangerous animals, but they are herbivores. So it's a bloat of hippos. They walk or run on the bottom of the water. They can swim, they're just more often seen walking or running. You'll also see in the middle of the island that grayish-white bird. Those are pink-backed pelicans. During the mating season, they get a pink coloration to their skin. Their wingspan is 7 to 9 feet. They can also weigh about 500 pounds. Sometimes you can see them with their mouths open. This is actually to help cool them down. That's how they release the hot air from their body. Wildebeest lay down facing out, that way they have a look in every direction, make sure there are no predators after them. They make a couple of migrations a year, sometimes forming groups of about 1.5 million to migrate. They can start walking around about 15 minutes after they're born, start running around about 30 minutes after they're born. Right next to us, up ahead, are a couple of Ankole cattle. Their horns look like they could be really heavy. They're not completely solid, though. They have a honeycomb-like structure inside. They also have blood vessels flowing through, so it keeps them a little bit cooler during the day. Each one of their horns are 3 to 4 feet long. They're also called Wachachi pattern on their coat. Each dog has a unique pattern to those spots to tell each other apart. They have a really great track record when it comes to hunting. They can pursue their prey until it drops from exhaustion. They don't really bark, they kind of make a squeaking sound. It's pretty interesting. A little bit further. We're also going to be passing these reddish-brown mounds. These are termite mounds. Neck bones, just a lot larger than normal neck bones. Their tongue is 18 inches long. Just like the okapi, it is a prehensile tongue. And they can run up to 30 miles an hour. Prehensile nose, so they can grab their food with their nose. They're led by the oldest and usually largest female of the herd, called the matriarch. She knows where all the watering holes are, all the places to get food, and what places to avoid due to predators. On your left, there's a mandrill hanging out on top of the rock. They're normally shy animals, so we don't really get to see them that often. And they have really long canine teeth, but when they bear them under their mandrill, it's a friendly gesture. So it's a flamboyance of flamingos. Now, greater flamingos are the largest of their species. They're also the least pink. They get that pink coloration from the brine shrimp that they eat. A couple more elephants way back there, past those termite mounds. Sometimes you can see the blood vessels on the back of their ears, so when they start flapping them, they get the air circulating and cool them down a little bit faster. And animal, they can run about 60 to 70 miles an hour. They use their tail as sort of a rudder to change direction while they're running. They're more of a sprinter than a long distance, though, so they can run really fast. Just can't keep up that speed for very long. Have you seen a picture of a cheetah close up? You'll see his two black males will kind of hang back and watch over their pride. Well, even though females do the majority of the hunting, males eat first, and the females wait after them. Their roar can be heard about 5 miles away. They usually roar to keep track of each other. During the day.
She had a bad dream of what we're on.
Sometimes warthogs use the burrows of other animals instead of making their own. When they do make their own, they use their tusks and their snouts to dig down. And they back in so that their tusks are facing out, so keep predators from messing with them.